Hey everybody, welcome back to Billy B Cooking. Check out what I'm cooking today. I got some, what are those, two, almost 3 finger steaks. What are those, 2 inch, 2.5 inch? That's pretty big. That's a big old dry aged ribeye from my best friend's birthday. Happy birthday, Dre. I believe it's a 30-day dry aged. This here's mine. This big boy here, this is standard. Ain't nothing standard about this. That's a ribeye. It's not dry aged, but that's a ribeye as well. Look at that cap, boy. Look at those caps. That's the most tender part of the ribeye right there. You get that big cap right there, you know you got a good piece of meat. All right, what I'm doing today is I'm just gonna salt, pepper, garlic. We're gonna put them in the refrigerator on this cooler rack. Let them sit in the refrigerator overnight. We're going to Dre's house tomorrow. We're going to sous vide them. And if you don't know what sous vide means, just wait for, well, I guess the end of this video. Even though it'll be tomorrow, movie magic and all that. And then after we sous vide them, that'll get the internal temperature. Then we're going to throw them in the grill for the sear. But for right now, SPG, salt, pepper, garlic. And you want to get a good amount. Like I said, these are big. And you want to use kosher salt, that thick salt. You don't want to use the regular table salt. It'll disappear and it won't do the science it's supposed to do. Alright, now for the pepper. A good piece of meat like this, you want good thick pieces of pepper too. And I know you're thinking this is too much pepper, but by the time you sous vide and throw it on the grill, it won't be. Alright, and then just go with some regular, I got some Lowry's garlic powder. Garlic powder. A good amount of that on there too. Like I said, these are big thick cuts of meat, so it can handle it. Now that we salt, pepper, garlic both sides. Alright, yep, both sides. Now we're going to stop hitting the damn camera. And we got to season the edges, right? Alright, now that we've got it seasoned up, we're going to let these sit in the refrigerator. And science will take over. See, the science of letting the salt sit on the steak and in the refrigerator uncovered, the salt is going to draw the moisture up out of the steak, and then the steak's going to soak it back up, and then it's going to pull the flavor into the steak with it. Alright, now this is the steaks out of the refrigerator after the 24 hours. And we're going to go ahead and put these in vacuum seal bags and then transport them over to Dre's house, and then that's where we'll do the sous vide. Let me show you how to vacuum seal it. So you get your vacuum seal bag, and see it's open on both ends, and then you just got to seal it. I like to double seal. Make sure no water gets in the cooking process. Lock it in, hit seal. You got one seal on there, but like I said, I like to double seal it just in case. Alright, now that we got the double seal, the other open end, you want to take it and you want to fold it back. Make it like a little pouch. That way when you go to put the meat in here, the meat don't get on the edges, and then so when you put it in your vacuum sealer, you get it all nasty. Then we put the meat in. Alright, this bad boy is my buddy Dre's steak. We'll do that one first. Go ahead and put it in. Then unfold your flaps. Get it back even again. And then put it back in your vacuum sealer. And I got it set to dry food because there's no liquid in here, and normal, and then there's a gentle cycle, but I don't want gentle, I want normal, so it really binds to it. Vacuum seal. And that's gonna vacuum pack it, as you can see, and seal it one time for you too. But you know me, I like to double seal. So let's scoot that back a little bit. And just hit the seal button. Alright, we got a nice double seal on there, both sides. Vacuum packed tightly. Now I'm gonna do mine, and then we'll be headed over to Dre's house. Alright, so I kind of jumped the gun, I apologize. I'm over at Dre's house, and see I got my sous vide container here. It's just a plastic container, and it's got this rubber cover on it. Anyway, you fill it up with water, you drop your steaks in there, make sure they're fully submerged in the water. I just got these racks. The racks are extra, you don't need them. But got both steaks in there. Cover your lid, go to your sous vide machine. Now we want 130 degrees Fahrenheit. That's medium rare for a steak, right? But we're going to put them on the grill to sear them afterwards, and that grill is going to bring them up a little bit to temp also. So I'm going to set it to 125 for 2 hours and 10 minutes. And like I said, I started a little bit before. I forgot to show y'all what I was doing. So it's got to come down to temperature in just a minute. But yeah, 2 hours and 10 minutes later, it'll be 125 degrees. We'll take them out, throw them on the grill outside with a hot flame, and get a quick sear on both sides. Let them rest, then we're good. Alright, it says been 2 hours and 10 minutes. Let's get these out of the bag and show you what they look like. They look like crap, but let's get them dry. Dry them as much as you can. There's no water touched them, but it's just their own juices that have got them wet. So you'll dry them off. Dry them off really good, and then we're going to take them outside to the grill, and we'll see if we can make these a little bit prettier. This is the kind of setup you want if you got it. Get you one of those cones, get your coals in, and it focuses all the heat directly to the top. You want to leave it on for about 45 seconds to a minute. And we're just going to do the flip method. Just keep flipping. We're going to build that crust. Flip. See, it's starting to build a little bit there. Tell me that's not a beautiful sight, yeah. Flip again. Just feel let me, this thing's falling apart. So tender. One more time. Should be good. Alright, and that's it. That's what it looks like. It's fresh off the grill. Look at that sizzle. Now we got Dre's piece on there. Let's see if we can make that a little pretty like mine. That's after the first flip. Second flip. Third flip. Yeah, buddy. Fourth flip. That should be good. I'm going to go ahead and take it off and plate it. And there's Dre's Dry Aged Ribeye. Now let's cut into them and see what they look like inside, how good we did. Alright, so here's the finished result. It's a little more gray band than I wanted, but that's because of the grill. Still a good, look how tender that is, yeah. Yeah, that's good stuff. Well, thank y'all for checking out what Billy be cooking today. You see, we took it outside and did a little something different. I love y'all. I'll see you soon.